Hey everyone, I thought I would drop in and do another quick tutorial on ISATOOLS on what do you do after you enrolled somebody and you want to give them some email support. I love using the email drips in ISATOOLS, so I kind of just want to show you a little bit what I do for new cleansers, people who are starting on the 30-day weight loss system. So if you're like me and really suck at following up all the time, this is just a great way to keep dripping on them and really give them that support through email. Some people might not like the drips. I'm kind of a fan of the drips because what happens is it lets me know the feed on where everybody's at with their journey and kind of gives me a communication thing. It's like, hey, how did your cleanse day go? And, hey, you're on day 7. How's it going? So I love to use that because it's the tips and tricks for me to make sure I help follow up because I want to set people up for success. That is our job, is setting up our customers for success. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to just show you really, really quick on how I set up drips and how I follow up with using the feed in my ISATOOLS. So one of the important things is making sure that you have the correct email address and all your settings are good on ISATOOLS. So that way, when the email gets sent, it goes into your sent items in the inbox. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen. All right, my ISATOOLS. So let's pretend I have this amazing woman named Helen who I just enrolled. And she's so awesome. She's going to be like, she's going to lose 90 pounds. She's going to crush her goals. But I need to make sure I support her at the beginning. So she is now in my system. I have put her in there, and I'm going to look her up. Okay, here she is. She's so awesome. Okay, and I want to make sure I set her up with a few email drips. So Helen's probably going to receive her box, say Sunday or Saturday. So we're going to start on Monday, right? I already talked to Helen. We're going to start on Monday. And I'm going to set up my first drip with her is a 30-day weight loss system, 2-day cleanse. And I want to set it up so she starts receiving emails on Monday. So what's going to happen is she's going to get messages every day for the first 30 days. Okay? If you guys haven't checked these out, this is great information in here. I know it might be annoying getting an email every day, but it's kind of a great drip for the first 30 days, okay? So on Monday, she's going to get message 1, Tuesday, message 2, but we're going to start it on Monday, okay? And then if you guys actually have someone who's helping coaching that person, you can always add them in there so they get copied on the message. But for right now, I am coaching. And I'm going to hit save. So I'm going to get the series of notifications in my ISATOOLS app. So I'm going to hit save. So if you look down here, under activity, it says, I added a drip campaign for 30 days for Helen on this date, okay? And then what I do, because I make ISABody part of the box. So when people enroll with me, they are enrolling with ISABody the day they put their order in because I make it part of the box. I almost don't make it an optional thing. I don't talk about it like it's an optional thing. I just say, hey, in order for us to set you up for success, we're going to get in the 16-week challenge. Here's all the great things you can get from it. Let's download the app timestamp, take your pictures, let's go, rock and roll. So then what I do is ISABody Heavy Accountable. These are amazing drips, okay? And they get one every week through their challenge. And she's going to start on Monday, but what we want to do is not like bogart the emails like every day. So maybe what I'll do is start these on Wednesday. So maybe every Wednesday she'll get on Monday she'll get her system, and on Wednesday she'll get the ISABody drip. So I'm going to hit save on there. And now I've started the 30-day system drip and now the ISABody drip. And now we're going, let's say we're in month 3 or 4 with your customer. There is an existing customer drip, okay? So what I do is I don't start it right away. What I'll do is I'll say, okay, she's going to start her system on January 22nd. She'll end her first 30 days around February 22nd. And then we're going to second month into March 22nd. So maybe at the end of March on a Friday, I'm going to send this. And they get one, I think it's like one every week. And it's just setting up for, it's just drips. Hey, checking in, how's it going, right? And I think it goes for 3 months. But then I set it up a couple of months after the other drips. So, and then I hit save. So for this wicked new customer I have named Helen, we now have set her up with a 30-day system, the ISABody accountability, and the 3-month drip. So there is amazing, amazing drips there. You can use whichever you want looking at it. There is a weight campaign. You guys can go in there and take a look at them and see if it's something you want to send out. There's a new member energy system, healthy aging. I actually have some customized drips that I use. But this is such a great way to set somebody up for success, is giving them that email drip. And then when you're in your ISATOOLS app, I think mine was updating, but your ISATOOL app, if you go under the feed button, it's in the middle there, and the feed button will say, okay, you set up Helen. I don't know if you guys can see that. You set up Helen for these drips. And then you're going to see all the emails that have been sent out to people on what days. So if you want to look at, hey, what emails went out today on your drips, and you can say, oh, look, you know, Stephanie and Sally and Carol are on, you know, day 8. I can check up on them, or however you want to do it. But it's such a great way just to see where you're at with people. Because if you're like me and you're super forgettable, that's the word, forgetful. I love to use tools. I'll be honest, I'm a tools and process kind of girl. I really need the help to remember things. So I hope this helps you guys. I hope it helps you set your customers up for success, make it a little bit easier for your business and more duplicatable. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know how things went and how you set up your drips and if it worked for you. Bye.